Hi guys, and welcome to Friday Reads. Even though I'm filming it on Thursday evening and I'm uploading it on Saturday morning, is that how this works? I don't really know. I haven't watched one of these in a little while, but I thought, what can I film tonight? Because the thought of filming it on the actual day stresses me out. I don't know why. Anyway, so Friday Reads it is. I've got 3 books on the go currently. Let's get into them. So the first one I have to show here is a buddy read, and it's Only a Monster by Vanessa Len. I'm reading it with Deborah from Hills of Books on Instagram, and I'm currently nearly finished. This is all I've got left. Oh, looks like I'm on tomorrow's pages already, which is, helpful for me. So yeah, I've literally got maybe 30 pages left or so, and we are following, first of all, let's have a look at this gorgeous edition. This is the Fairy Lou exclusive edition, and this is how it looks all around the edge, around the back, the sprayed edges. It also, I don't know if this same box came with the bookmark. However, I've also got a bookmark of one of the characters, Aaron, on it as well. And then when you take the dust jacket off, oh no, I've just lost my page. We have this on the naked hardcover. I don't know how well you can see that. I think that's Aaron again, and some designs. It's mermaid sigil, and again the title on the spine, and it's got some end paper artwork as well. Look at her dress though. How beautiful is that? In every story, there is a hero and a monster. It should have been the perfect summer. Sent to stay with her late mother's eccentric family in London, 16-year-old Joan is determined to enjoy herself. She loves her nerdy job at the historic Holland House, and when her super cute co-worker Nick asks her on a date, it feels like everything is falling into place. Then a Good Samaritan attempt gone wrong sends Joan spinning through time, and her life quickly begins to unravel. Her family aren't just eccentric, they're monsters with terrifying hidden powers. And Nick isn't just a cute boy, he's a legendary monster slayer who will do anything to bring them down. As she battles Nick, Joan is forced to work with the beautiful and ruthless Aaron Oliver, heir to a monster family that hates her own. She'll have to embrace her own monstrousness if she is to save herself and her family, because in this story, she is not the hero. Thoughts at the moment? This looks like it's going to be a trilogy, and at this point, so close to the end, and I've been feeling this way for pretty much the whole thing, I don't think I'm going to be picking up the other books in the trilogy. It's just not, I'll save my main thoughts for my wrap-up, of course, but it's not giving me a strong enough story, particularly when we talk about the monsters. Now, I just feel like it's confusing because they're not actual chimera type monsters. If you've read The Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor, the monstrous characters in that actually look like beasts, hybrided together, whereas these look like people. And I guess there's some sort of metaphor there about, you can't always trust what you see on the surface, and someone's different on the inside. I get that, but to be using that so frequently, and I think Deborah agrees as well when we've been having our little voice messages back and forth, it seems like a derogatory term that they shouldn't be using to call themselves, and so often when it's so hard to detach an actual literal monster to what they're describing as monsters, it just throws me off. So yeah, it's okay. I'm just not really feeling the vibe as much as I would love to, unfortunately. The next 2 books are ones that I'm reading on my Kindle. The first one is my first book arc that I've gotten from Book Sirens. I recently signed up to there, and the first book that I am reading for review is Atome Rising by B.N. Barnum, I think is the author's name, and this one's kind of like a sci-fi. They threw the title of Guardians of the Galaxy in it, and that's kind of what drew me in. YA sci-fi, and basically an alien crash lands to Earth, and these group of kids did they mention Stranger Things as well with the group of kids and the sci-fi? I think they might have done too, because that would have definitely drawn me in. But these group of kids have found him, and they're basically hiding him and trying to, you know, get information and understand what's happening. Who are you? What's this technology? But it's really cool in the way that we get the perspective of the alien planet and that character, as well as Earth's characters and that planet. However, this is another one I'm struggling with, unfortunately. I want to carry on and push through it because I do not want my first book, Sirens Arc, to be a DNF, but also I don't think it's going to get the highest rating from me, just because I am having a lot of issues with it. But yeah, I've put it down for the time being to focus on my buddy read, but the due date for a review, even though I selected the option to post a review shortly after, but the main due date is the 15th of September, so I am hoping to get a good chunk read again during the weekend, kind of catch up, because that was my commute book for a little while until I had my buddy read that I needed to kind of jump on. And the last book that I am currently reading for over the weekend is Riot Baby by Tochi Onyebuchi. And this one I actually took, like, I didn't download the right book. I was intending to read Etome Rising, or Etome Rising, I don't know how to pronounce that. But it wasn't on my Kindle, and I don't have like data. I only when it's connected to my Wi-Fi at home. So I had looked through what's already downloaded, and I thought, oh, Riot Baby. I think it was one of the free Tor ebooks of the month that they did before. They still do it, but this was one of the older ones, obviously. And yeah, it's one I've been wanting to check out for a while. I read War Girls. I haven't read the sequel, and there's some more that I am interested in, but this seemed a bit different to War Girls. War Girls was really, really dense and heavy and very, very sci-fi. I'm hoping this one's a bit more accessible for myself. So yeah, we're following two siblings, I believe, and one of the siblings has this thing, they call it. It's like a power, and I'm very early on, literally a couple of pages, so I'm just kind of figuring out the world and what this power can do. But it's mixed in with like the Black Lives Matter movement, police brutality, that sort of stuff, so it's very poignant. I think it's in the 90s it's set, so yeah, a very timely piece for everything that always happens, because history repeats itself in most cases. This is very unfortunate. So those are the three books that I'm currently reading. As I say, Only a Monster, Riot Baby, and Etome Rising. Those are what I'm going to be focusing on during the weekend. I'm definitely going to be finishing this, if not tonight, most likely Friday on my lunch break or something. And I've got the two ebooks to flip between for the rest of the weekend. I'm also planning on going to this like witch festival on Saturday, so I might be doing a little vlog of that as well. If you guys are interested, I might have that up shortly after this video. But it's also my birthday on Tuesday the 13th of September, so yeah, I'm just looking forward to trying to chill out over the next couple of weekends that I have off, because work at the minute is absolutely hectic. I work in a college, and it's been induction week, everything, like all the students coming back, new learners starting. It's just a very full-on time, and it probably won't really settle down until like around October time, to be honest. So yeah, scatterbrain, lots of things happening. That is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall catch you in a new video soon. Bye.